Now, did you carry out your assignment?
Yes, oh, almighty Osiris, here is the Ankh. It was easier than we thought it would be. This, Assil is no great champion, but rather a deadbeat who bums out in the alleys of Cairo all night.
Good. With the Ankh, the symbol of life, back in my hands, I will reawaken my servant. Then he'll prepare for my arrival.
Aha!
Assil! How did you find us?
It wasn't exactly easy, but I did it, so listen up. Three weeks in a relationship with Tara didn't go especially well. As a result, I woke up totally disheveled in a side alley one night and came to discover that the Ankh was gone. Oh, I feel like someone's just whacked me over the head with a club. Hey, what happened to the Ankh? Did I sell it? That can't be. Otherwise, I'd have some money. Did I trade it in for beer? At the moment, that's definitely what I would do. Did someone steal it from me? That would be typical in Cairo. Oh well, it hasn't brought me much luck anyway.
Ah, Assil! Nice to see you. How nice to see the guardian of the Ankh again. Even if you do look rather disheveled, dirty, and quite bearded. But where exactly is the Ankh?
Aren't you clairvoyant? Don't you know where the Ankh is?
You know, my psychic prowess isn't as it used to be.
Then let me help you out. It was stolen from me.
Stolen? By the gods! Assil, listen up. You are the guardian of the Ankh. Your fate is interwoven with that of the Ankh. Your soul sits on those scales from Osiris. Without the Ankh, not only your life, but those of all Egyptians are at stake.
Uh-huh. That's supposed to impress me?
Let me rephrase that in your modest words. Imagine you had to marry the burger flipper Olga, and you'd be together for the rest of eternity.
Oh my gods! What do I have to do to prevent that?
No matter how, get back the Ankh. That's the only way to ensure that the gates to the underworld will remain sealed.
You could have let me know sooner that I'm the guardian of the Ankh.
I thought you knew that.
The first part was so confusing, how could I possibly understand that I was the guardian of the Ankh?
Well, that's one point to you.
But you're clairvoyant. Can't you see who stole the Ankh from me?
Must you always tease me about my ailment? I just don't see so good anymore.
Concentrate!
Okay, I see. Ooh, ugly mugs.
Are those the thieves of the Ankh?
I haven't the foggiest idea. They could also have been hopefuls for Egyptian idol.
All right, I'll go look for the Ankh.
Someone must have seen something. You must hunt down those thieves of the Ankh.
It says,
My darling Assil, why in the world have you spurned me? My bed is warm, the sheets are silk, and I lie here longing to be taken in your manly arms. Why are you hanging out with those losers when you could have the most beautiful and desired woman in Egypt? Your future wife in any case, the daughter of the pharaoh.
Ah, nice letter. It's too bad, though, that Tara found it and interpreted it in totally the wrong way. One of the good souls of Cairo. One of the good souls of Cairo.
It's nice to see you again, my friend.
Do you know who robbed me? Or where my Ankh is?
I've seen a lot of characters stroll by here today who looked like they were capable of the odd criminal caper or two. Most of them went down the stone steps.
So that's why people call you Volcano. You're a fire eater.
I would prefer to call myself an entertainer, but there's not much of a crowd here today. There are normally at least a few adorable little street urchins who hang around and annoy me with a blowtube.
See you later.
You bet we will.
He's packing a weapon. I should be careful.
Say, old fella, would you kindly get out of the way of my midnight sun? You're encumbering the Arabian ambassador. I carry out demanding and critical tasks here.
Assil, Immigration Department. May I see your visa?
Visa? I've had bestowed upon me the blessing of the Pharaoh.
Anyone could come along and say that.
Hey, I've already been in Egypt for 10 years.
I'm sorry, but I didn't make the laws here.
The city guards are sure to take a keen interest in your diplomatic misdemeanors.
I'm sure I can make an exception just this once.
I hope so, too. Say, old fella, would you kindly get out of the way of my midnight sun? You're encumbering the Arabian ambassador. I carry out demanding and critical tasks here.
Since when is toking on a hookah a demanding task?
As an ambassador, you have to be able to wrap your head around a lot of important issues concerning diplomacy, customs and conventions, espionage, bugging devices, the latest turban fashion, and of course, about hookahs.
I get the feeling that you're just hanging around here.
What do you think? Why do so many people want to become civil servants?
The Arabian ambassador? Tara's father?
You know my daughter. I haven't seen Tara in weeks.
And there's no trace of Tara?
I don't know where she washed up now. Probably playing Revolution somewhere again.
Tara and I want to get married. Can I call you Dad?
Get married? Her? To you? What hogwash?
Are you trying to tell me that I'm not her type?
Ah, yes. The man of Tara's dreams would be more muscular, less impudent, and blonde.
Impudent? I just know better sometimes, that's all.
In any case, you're clearly not Tara's type, my boy.
Magnificent.
You still haven't got the Ankh back in your possession? Time flies like an arrow.
See you later. I'll bet it'll eat just about anything that it could get its paws on. One of the few things that's still in one piece. A cart.
According to paragraph 4, section 3 of the Night Watchman regulations, no one is permitted to enter.
You're being a bit picky, aren't you?
Yep, and that's why I'm also the only Night Watchman who has to be here.
Uh-huh. And obviously you aren't afraid of anything.
Like all of the Pharaoh's guards, we Night Watchmen are fully fearless.
You aren't afraid of anything?
Nothing.
Not even crocodiles?
Humpycock! Who in their right mind would be afraid of crocodiles?
Not even venomous snakes?
Venomous snakes? They're always disposed of by the snake warning and taming guys.
Not even slime eagles?
Ugh! Slime eagles! Well, I might be just a little bit afraid if I'd see one of those.
Forget it. No way am I gonna slip on a slime eagle mask. Yuck.
Thanks.
I've got an appointment with the Pharaoh.
You don't look like someone who'd have an appointment with the Pharaoh in the middle of the night. You're neither a roasted suckling pig, nor a gaggle of gorgeous women.
Assil, Building Protection Agency of Cairo South. Let me in. I have to inspect the locks.
I'm dutifully at your service. The situation is fully under control, Mr. Assil.
I'd rather let myself be convinced of that.
No one comes in at night, or gets out.
Not even the Pharaoh?
Especially not him. Much too dangerous out there, what with all that rabble lurking around.
Rabble? Those are his people.
Exactly! They even assume that he should be doing something for them.
Me and the Pharaoh are good buddies. He even offered me half of Egypt one time.
Well, if you're looking for a night watchman for all the palaces in your half of Egypt, and should happen to pay more than this Pharaoh geezer does, it'd be my pleasure to knock up a copy of my resume for you. According to paragraph 4,
You're being a bit picky, aren't you?
Yep.
Assil, Building Protection Agency of Cairo South. Let me in. I have to inspect the locks.
I'm dutifully at your service. The situation is fully under control, Mr. Assil.
At ease, you minion.
Only after the end of my shift.
I'll come back later. He helped me fight against Osiris.
You still haven't got the Ankh?
What are you flogging off in your new store?
It's quite simple. I look into the future, and then I sell you the results of whatever sporting event takes your fancy.
Sounds interesting. So what can I bet on?
The big game is coming. It'll be an unforgettable clash of the titans between all of the best teams in all of Egypt.
Do you have any hot betting tips for me?
Of course, a surefire tip for just 30 pieces of silver.
Here's a suggestion. I get it for free, and in exchange I prevent the end of the world coming.
All right, I'll make an exception, but this time only. Here's my prediction. Perhaps it will even assist you in your search.
A betting slip, probably with bogus betting information on it.
It's better if you keep it.
Magnificent.
So, what should I do with it?
Have you seen any shady characters with golden shiny loot lately?
Indeed.
Really? Where did they go?
They asked me if I knew of a place where they could get really wasted. So I pointed them in the direction of that new bar down the road.
That's what wine looks like before it's been squished under hairy feet.
Oh, hello, lovely girl. High time to get that humdrum fuzz restyled into the latest hair, like from the harems of Luxor, don't you think?
Haircut? What happened to the tailoring?
Well, I don't really know. The takings just kept on diminishing. Even though I tailored so many beautiful things, they were all the rage.
I can easily imagine that your customers were all in rage.
I decided to draw on my many talents and diversify into a new field.
Looks like you haven't upgraded anything on your glasses.
Why would I want to do that?
Say, is your hearing just as good? Do I also sound like a chick?
Well, you do sound a tad masculine for a girl, but I find that somewhat arousing.
Have you, through some bizarre circumstances, seen anyone wearing an Ankh?
But of course!
Really? Who?
I saw everything with my own two eyes. They were two ugly women.
Really?
One of them was way over 6 feet tall, and the other was just knee-high.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they wanted to go to a watering pit where they could guzzle enough to knock out a hippo for a week.
You have really been a great help.
I think that the lady with the raspy voice who sells the wine might have gotten a better look at them.
See you later.
You're ugly!
I don't steal from good friends. At least not this time.
Ah! Rat boy! Go away!
Hey, Assil, what happened to all your cool tattoos?
Are you referring to the death curse that almost cast my soul into the fathomless abyss of the underworld for the rest of eternity?
That's what I like about you, your dramatic flair.
I defeated the mighty Osiris and revoked my curse.
And you made such a song and dance about it, and it almost frightened us out of our wits.
I descended to the underworld, I died, and now I have risen again.
You could write a book about that, and if it's any good, I could publish it for you.
And now I'm gonna go look for the guys who stole my Ankh.
I see. Unfortunately, I've still got a lot to do tonight, but maybe we can talk about it some other time.
A fat lot of help you are.
Listen, I've got to keep my poor sick uncle's business above water. Let's talk when you actually want to buy something.
You're ugly!
Just let me know when you want to buy something. Just let me know when you want to buy something. It's better if you keep it.
It says...
My bed is... Why you... Your future...
I don't steal from good friends. At least not this time.
Don't like you!
Just let me know when you want to buy something.
I'd like to buy this shiny blue vase.
It's already reserved for the wine merchant.
A sparkly blue vase. I'd like to buy this sturdy clay vase.
The clay hasn't dried yet. Oh, unfortunately, that's not for sale.
Why not?
That's none of your business, okay? I need it for important stuff.
I'll offer you 12 camels for it.
You don't even have 12 camels.
Can I at least just borrow it?
Borrow? What do you intend to do with him?
I wanted to surprise you with a Swiss poultry dish.
What? Are you crazy? No way. Oh,
Not even for me.
especially not to you, ex-half-pharaoh.
Can I at least just borrow it?
Borrow? What do you intend to do with him?
I want to teach it how to say a few words.
Poor Assil. You're probably quite lonely these days, ever since Tara left you. You can borrow it, but bring it back in one piece.
Of course.
It's better if you keep it.
That won't work.
So, what should I do with it?
It's better if you keep this.
According to paragraph 4...
You're being a bit picky, aren't you?
Yep.
Didn't want to buy...
It's better if you keep it.